Hello, welcome back to Chas Speaks, where I speak about things related to politics, faith, encouragement, or things just based on the culture. Today, what I wanted to speak about was just how overwhelmed and blessed I truly feel about everyone who has subscribed, everyone who's commented, everyone who's given words of prayers, of love, of thoughts, and just just I'm just overwhelmed. So today I just wanted to thank y'all. Even though my channel just started a week ago and it's very small, it's still humble to me. And one of the things that I promised God that if He ever gave me a platform, I didn't care if just one person came or if I could just minister to someone, then that would be worth it. Because I think everyone matters in the eye of the Lord. And if you're faithful over the few, then He'll bless you with many. But truthfully, this journey started several months ago when the Lord put it in my spirit to start a YouTube channel. But I was like, no, I'm not doing that, because when you put yourself out for criticism, for attacks, for people maybe stalking you or just anything. But a couple of weeks ago, before I actually started this channel, I had a dream about this. So I figured, you know what, if God is for me, then who can be against me? And the truth still stands no matter who comes against it. So what I wanted to do is take time to just read two of the comments. I do try to respond to all the comments, or at least like it and get back with you. A lot of y'all have been commenting, which is very all inspiring to me. If I would have known y'all are going to be on the other side of me doing this, I would have done it a long time ago. So I hope the people that I chose to read the comments don't mind, but they're public. So, and if I didn't pick yours, that doesn't mean that I didn't value your opinion or your comment. And maybe the next time I do one of these videos, I'll pick one of yours. But I just wanted to read these two. So I'm not going to read all of this one because it's long. But it starts off as, "Sister, God bless you. Well, what I have done is totally block the media propaganda, which is not news, but selling more hate and division. This is my story, and God bless you. I was born and raised in Iraq. I am a refugee living in the Netherlands, a Muslim girl. During the Obama, Hillary, and Biden presidencies, many of my families died of bombing. More than 500,000 children died, and more than 2,000 people died from drone strikes. I fled to the Netherlands in 2018. I noticed that the media insults, laughs, and makes stories about him for 24 hours. In the Netherlands, it is only said how bad he actually is. My eyes opened when I discovered that the media is a left-wing media and that they never tell the good things about Trump. One day I saw Obama on TV with full of fear and tears watching people praise him. Meanwhile, I received phone calls from friends who also watched TV and were full of anger as to why he was so praised. Then I understood. The media wants us to hate Trump, and I had somehow succeeded in it. But then I got an inspiration from God. I went to see Trump's press conferences myself every day. I saw that he did a lot for the black brothers and sisters on Instagram. I saw many black brothers and sisters telling about what Trump does for America. That is how I blocked CNN. I blocked CNN a long time ago. I started following Trump and I cried. Only crying, I made an Instagram page where I could follow him. He fights for America. He loves America. He fights for his country. He does a lot, but they will never show that because that picture does not fit in their agenda. Dear American brothers and sisters, also read the book by Thomas Sowell. You will get a clear picture of what the Democrat is all about. Read the book Black Rednecks and White Liberals, a book by Thomas Sowell, a respected black professor. His message of compassion for the black community, but not under current conditions, appears to be of great significance today for a growing movement in the United States that wants to abandon the ideal of systematic racism after the presidency of Barack Obama. The idea that black Americans should be Democrats because that party stands up for them is falling apart. In the Obama years, the condition of the black community have not improved. On the contrary, Sowell explains the reason for this convincingly, factually, and accurately. I chose to read this comment because, one, it's someone that's not even in the United States that can see the propaganda of the media, and who seems like she really does love our country. And a lot of times, a lot of people who are outside of the country can see the advantages that we have, that when we're here we don't see it. So I wanted to share that one. And also, I'm surprised that she knows who Thomas Sowell is. A lot of people that I speak with do not know who he is. So that was also impressive. If you have a chance to look him up, look up Thomas Sowell. He's a economist. He is a great orator. He is a great writer. One of the things that confuses me is why these politicians keep talking to all these rappers and singers and don't go speak with someone like him or Larry Elder or someone like that. But so the next comment or the next one I wanted to read was from another person who commented on the walkaway video about why I left the Democratic Party. And she just puts, "I'm so sorry you had to lose friends for your beliefs. I was told by a friend that I have a problem with being black because I vote Republican. I've been knowing this person over 20 years and I was extremely offended by this comment. I've always voted Republican because of the history of the Democratic Party, and my views have always been more in line with Republicans. It's funny because half of the people who's voting for Democrats and dislike POTUS really can't tell you why. I truly think there are a lot of black conservatives, they're afraid to say it, and that's truly sad." And that really is sad. On one of the video that I posted first is that I do get a lot of people in my inbox telling me how brave I am, how that they're gonna vote for Trump, but they know that they can't say anything because of the backlash that they'll get. And it really is sad, especially especially today, when black voices matter. You know, Black Lives Matter, except for if the opinion of that black person doesn't correspond with what they want your opinion to be, which is against the current president, against the right. So I completely understand what she's saying. I completely know that you will lose friends, people will start looking at you differently. I was recently out of town and I shared with someone my Facebook page, or not my Facebook page, but my YouTube channel, and they're like, "You don't vote Democrat?" And I said no, and they're like, "Why?" And so we had a very good cordial conversation. And the funny thing is that when I was talking, some of the other people that were there, they're like, "Well, we voted for Trump too," and people are like, "What?" And it's just something that you don't really put out there because you just know what you're going to get. But I would say to this person, stay true, speak up, continue to speak out against the Democratic Party, and also just really be cognizant of what President Trump, what he's accomplished, because they may not like his character, but they can't dispute his accomplishments, even though some people sometimes still say he didn't do that, because sometimes people have they just don't want to know the truth. So those are the two comments that I wanted to share. And again, I just wanted to thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe, please share, please like. I am making new content. I have some good stories coming up. I am interviewing one of the most prolific men that I know in Black history in the Democratic Party, and we're going to talk about the the switch that was told between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. I have another interview coming up with a member of Blexit in New Jersey, when he's going to tell us about his journey, what Blexit is, what we can do to get involved, and how we can work to get another 4 more years. So again, thank you. Have a great day. Remember, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next message.